Mackey Motors in Lake City is the place to find new and certified used vehicles, along with a knowledgeable and helpful sales staff. Find new roads at Mackey Motors in Lake City.
And we want to welcome you back here to the Mackey Motors postgame show here on 1380 AM and 95.1 FM KCIM. And joining us now here is Michael Kasperbauer of the Kuemper Knights. Michael, I know this isn't the way you wanted this game to end, but you know what? Looking at the positives of this game for you guys, shot very well up until the end, kept close with a very good Denison Schleswig Monarch team for tonight. But just talk to me about what you saw from the Monarchs here tonight, and what were some ways you were trying to respond to them?
Well, we know last time they ran a lot of high ball screens and penetrated to get the ball down deep. So we worked all practice, getting over the ball screen, forcing shinges to the baseline, getting them out of the paint. So that's what we saw from Denison tonight, and we just got to keep working on those ball screens.
Absolutely. I will say this much, though. I think you guys were really hanging in really well with Denison all throughout the game. I know they grabbed the lead at halftime. So let's focus in on that first half. You guys had that 10-8 lead starting off the game. Got a little bit behind with those free throws. They were 5 of 6 from the free throw line there. So just talk to me about what happened in that first half, and what were some things you noticed about your team?
I thought we did really well defensively. We had 4 kills at halftime, which is 3 stops in a row. Mm-hmm. We shoot for 4 a game, and we had that at halftime. So we were doing really well defensively, hustling, getting the 50-50 balls. We couldn't really find our offense, but we just tried to make up for it, have energy on defense. Absolutely,
and I think you guys had that energy and so much more, especially from yourself in that first half. You were able to grab a couple of really great baskets. Actually, you had a free throw there, so that was pretty nice. But that second half for you was the difference. So let's just talk real quick about halftime. Of course, you're down by a couple of buckets. What were some things that Coach talked to you about?
He just talked to me about staying confident, going out there, keeping up the defensive effort, winning the second half. We got to keep winning the second half. This third quarter's been a tough quarter for us. Winning the second half is definitely big for us.
And I think that second half went a lot better for specifically you and for the team as a whole. Really came out, grabbed the momentum. It was a lot of back and forth for you guys. So what were some things? Was there anything different that Denison gave you look-wise on defense that was different from the first half?
We knew coming off the high ball screens they were going to try and trap that. They do that quite frequently. So we're just trying to retrieve. We definitely came out more comfortable in the second half, though, for us an offensive look.
I think the one thing that you did really well was you kind of really did well about responding to the downwards of the blocks that they had. They had that really big guy, Manuel, was underneath the basket, so I think you did a really good job of kind of getting around him. You get to that fourth quarter, and it was a battle between both teams. What was kind of going on in that fourth quarter?
Just back and forth, constant action. We were back and forth. Everyone was making shots in the fourth quarter. I think the fourth quarter was definitely the highest scoring for both teams. They hit the last shots, we didn't. Came down to taking that's what Coach talked about. They hit the shots, we didn't.
And I think that the good thing, I know it came down to free throws, and of course this Denison Schleswig team is a very good free throw shooting team. The fact that you brought a team like this to free throws must feel good for you, and especially for your performance here tonight. That second half for you was phenomenal. 13 points in that second half. So what was going well for you?
I just definitely came out more comfortable offensively. Starting on defense, that builds my energy, that builds my confidence on offense. Just watching the first shot go in, it's big for me. So I saw it go in, my confidence was immediately up.
I was going to say, you got that shot to kind of give you guys a lead, and it was just a really great confidence booster for you guys. I know you'll pull away things from this game to work on. Of course, coming up on Friday, you get Atlantic, a team that you faced off already once this season. So what are some things you remember from Atlantic that you know you're going to have to work on to get the win on Friday?
They also like to set a lot of high ball screens. They're a pretty athletic team, good shooting team. So we just got to come out defensively, run our lock left to a perfection.
Absolutely. Well, Michael, thanks so much for coming on up, joining us for the post-game show, and good luck against Atlantic on Friday.
Thank you.
Here on the Mackey Motors post-game show, head coach Sean Minnehan of the Kuemper Knights. Coach, I know probably not the way you would want the second half of the season to start off with, but I tell you what, you brought a team like Denison Schleswig down to free throws, so you got to feel at least confident of the way your team played here tonight, and got to feel good about some of the things you saw from them.
Yes and no. I think we should have beat them the first time. I think we should have beat them tonight. We didn't do the little things necessary. We shot 55% from the free throw line. We had a chance. We had some really good looks from three. We had some good ball rotation to create some good looks. We had some sloppy turnovers, especially in the first half. We had 9 turnovers in the first half that were unforced turnovers. It was just us making bad passes and just forcing stuff that we didn't need to force. Offensively, we did a lot. We did some good stuff. Evan Adams played some great minutes for us. He really banged, really competed. we did a better job of attacking the rim in the second half. We knocked down shots. I mean, we were able to score some points, but the biggest thing is we got to be able to knock down free throws. The thing that hurt us defensively is the thing that we've harped on for the last 5 days of practice, which is we can't allow the deep dribble penetration because that's what beat us the first time. They made a run on us in the fourth quarter the last time we played them. St. John's was just getting deep penetration. He uses his jump stop well. He can finish inside or make the extra pass. He did a good job of scoring those easy points by the rim. And we allowed the deep penetration again, and that allowed him to get going and stay in it. Hunter Emery's a really good player for him who's been limited because of injuries, but he's looking healthy again, and he hit some clutch shots for him. So you tip your cap there. But I mean, we're close, but it's the little things that are holding us back. We beat ourselves this game, the same thing the first time. We beat ourselves. We got to do the little things necessary to win the game.
And I know that this game came down super, super close. How close do you think this team is to getting everything to click? Because obviously you got a game coming up on Friday against Atlantic. How close do you think it is? And what are some of those just big things? You mentioned some of them here today, but how far do you think it's going to take for this team to kind of click and just get those things worked out?
We're really close. I mean, we were really close before break. Mm-hmm. All of our, Carroll, we put ourselves in a hole. We battled back. Denison, we had a nice lead, and then we gave it up at the end because we kind of lost our composure. And I took blame for that loss because that was on me. I didn't get my guys composed. Harlan was really good.
Right.
Van Meter, we battled. We were right there. They went on a run. We had shots. We didn't make shots too. I mean, we've been really close all year. But it's still the little things. It's the rotation. It's the continuously talking on communication. It's closing out with the proper angle. It's offensively making the extra pass, or jump stopping when we're attacking them. It's the little things that are holding us back that we got to get over the top.
Let me ask you about just the way that Denison played here today. Was there any surprises you saw from the last time you saw them? Anything different that they set up on defense or on offense that surprised you, or was it just kind of the same things they did last time?
Honestly, I mean, defensively, we handled them better. I thought offensively, we ran a lot better offense. Our turnovers this game didn't lead to the transition points that it came in the last game. Excuse me.
Yeah.
The difference was our turnovers were just throwing the ball away.
Yeah.
Just literally throwing the ball out of bounds because we're not on the same page. It's little things like that kept us from getting a lead in the first half, or extending a lead that we did have, and then they're able to battle back because we gave up 9 offensive rebounds. Mm-hmm. Played great defense, and then we allowed them 2 and 3 opportunities to score the ball. They're bigger than us, so we have to make sure we're doing the box out. We have 5 guys rebounding. A couple times we had guys watching. Can't have that.
Right. I know in a moment like DJ had here today, that's a tough moment, a very stressful moment. He had the fans literally in his ear today. What were some things you were telling him and just the guys in that last 1.8 seconds of the game?
Just basically we're hoping for a prayer. I mean, you're just trying to chuck it and give yourselves a chance, and we just kind of got to throw the ball the other side and hope we get a chance on a catch. They switched it, and it's one of those things you just kind of throw it, and your likelihood of scoring there is pretty minimal. So we do our best to drop a quick play that we haven't really had an opportunity to practice, and they switched it, they guarded it correctly, and we just got to chuck it and give Gifford a chance down there.
Obviously, you got a couple of days left until you get Atlantic on Friday. What are some things you saw last time from Atlantic that you know you're going to have to prepare for come on Friday?
Dayton Templeton's really, really good. He's a volume shooter, volume scorer. He's going to take a lot of shots, so he's going to score his points. It just has to be because we held him to 30%. He can't have 20 points on over 40% shooting. We got to hold him to 20, 30%. If he's scoring those points, it's because he's earning them. Rasmussen's really good. They got another junior guard who's coming on who's a decent shooter. He had 12 on his last time. I can't remember his name off the top of my head, but we were able to get him at their place last time, and it was a close ball game because we missed a lot of free throws. It should have been a wider margin, but we got to be able to get to the free throw line. We got there 20 times. That's a decent number, but 11's not good enough.
Yeah, right. Well, I tell you what, tough loss here for tonight, but we wish you good luck. I know Nick Brake's going to be there to take care of you during that game, so we wish you good luck against Atlantic coming up on Friday.
Thank you.